to the Easter, let me put it this way, Easter edition of Debbie's Grow. We grow and then we drain out truth and matters that concerns the state. Now, one thing I want us to understand is the media, in as much as we inform and educate, our main purpose is also to act as watchdog and ensure that things that are not being put in the right place are done accordingly. Now, I want to draw our mind back to somewhere in February at Odorgono, where students were seen protesting due to a malfunctioning traffic light. And I can boldly say that the traffic light is still unfixed. And this is a matter between life and death. And you see, when this incident happened, it got to a time they deployed police, to ensure the flow of vehicles and then help students and passengers to cross these roads without getting harmed or without getting hurt. But this is what I want us to look at. Why are we refusing as a country to do the right thing? Why do we always want to lose a lot of innocent lives before we take an action? Now, these innocent students took on the street to pour out their grievances. This is their problem. And it's not that it is killing, it has killed a lot of people. And then when you get there crossing the road, if you're not very careful, you will get knocked down by a vehicle. And then we sat here and said that you people should take an immediate action, and fix those traffic lights. But the traffic lights are still unfixed. Are we creating more rooms for people to die? Are we creating more rooms for this vulnerable student to die before we will take action? And this has become normalized in the country, and it's getting out of hand, where we see or we notice a particular issue and then we don't want to take an action. We keep quiet and wait till something bad happens before we take an action. Now, the Ministry of Roads and Highways, you are responsible for allocating funds and making sure that these traffic lights are working properly, are functioning. But is it that the Ministry of Roads and Highways haven't heard of anything like that? Or they're just being silent? Or they're taking actions behind the scenes? Which is which? And you see, this traffic light, even if it's erected, it has to be monitored and ensure that it is functioning properly. But we don't do that. We wait till it gets out of hand before we take action. And it's very bad. For the past 2 weeks now, I've been monitoring the place. And since February up to now, we are in April. The street light is still not fixed. Odorgono street light is still not fixed. These students are finding it difficult to cross the road. Passengers are finding it difficult to cross the road. And we see it to be normal. We don't care. We want to continue losing more lives. And trust me, if erecting a traffic light is not that important, I'm not sure we will have street lights on our roads, because this street light enhance a smooth flow of vehicles, and it also prevents congesting of vehicles on a particular road. And as simple as we all know, it prevents accidents as well. And for the past 4 years, the street light is not fixed. Is it that the Ministry of Roads and Highways have no idea? Or when the student protested, they didn't see the videos circulating online? If they are not aware, then please, we are knocking on your door. The street light is still not fixed. And these students are even myself, crossing that road, if you're not very careful and attentive, you will get knocked down by a speeding vehicle. And you see, the police that were deployed to ensure the smooth flow of the vehicle, where are they? So that when I was passing, I didn't see any of them on the road. Let's take an action to just stop this thing once and for all. Is it that difficult to fix the traffic light? No. Or is it difficult to just sign or do certain things to allocate funds and then ensure that the traffic light is properly functioning? After all, it is the taxpayers' money. And we are all in the country. We are paying tax. Maybe we may not pay the tax physically for you to see, but the waters, the drinks we buy, we pay taxes on them. We pay taxes on them. And so our safety needs to be adhered to. Our safety needs to be put into consideration. It saddens my heart when we sit here and then we keep knocking on the same issue, calling on the same issue, and then no urgent attention is being given to it. It's very sad. So please, this we are pleading. For this one we are pleading. Because the students have already done their best and still the street lights are not being fixed. So as it stands now, I don't know what they are expecting us to do now. But trust me, we'll keep knocking on your door till this street lights are being fixed. We are talking about lives here. Lives of citizens. Fix Odorgono street lights now to save lives of the ordinary Ghanaian. Let's not wait till things get out of hand before we take action. Thank you for joining me on Debbie's Grill.